the art of doing hard things and pushing yourself to be better. Now, for context, I just came back from my morning workout, did about an hour of cardio. It's great. And I didn't bring my phone with me. I left my phone in the car, didn't bring my AirPods at all. I just didn't want to have the distraction and kind of the addiction we all have to our phones to be there, right? I wanted to see if I could just work out and do an hour of cardio completely silent in my thoughts. And it was really good, honestly. And it was hard though, because when you don't have someone to yap in your ear, a podcast, music, you're just stuck with your thoughts and you're doing a pretty hard thing in the first place. So it's hard to kind of stay true to yourself, and it's hard to, I would have said enjoy it, but I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I normally do. And I got a lot of good ideas when I was doing that. When I was just sitting in my thoughts, doing this action over and over and over again. And not a lot of people spend time challenging themselves like that anymore. And even when they're challenging themselves, right, they'll still kind of have some sort of distraction, some sort of, secondary vice that's in the picture to maybe help them with this challenge or, make it a little bit easier, whatever the case may be. And I'm really talking about like usually having music or watching YouTube or listening to a podcast while, working out, running, doing something challenging, working. But I really think there's something special about not having that and just being in your thoughts. It kind of requires another level of awareness and, grit, right, to not bring it at all. But it's kind of healing, man. Like, it's healing. A big thing I stand for and a big thing I talk a lot about in my content is I'm so over everyone always, shoving things down your throat. Do this, do that, use this framework, use this technique, this program. And it's, the self-help content loop is so evil, right? Because you're watching all this content, gaining all this knowledge, oh, cool, I can use this. Oh, great, this is a good technique. But then you never do it. And even when you say you're going to do it, you probably still won't use it. And it might not even last you, a couple times, right? Some random gym workout that you saw on TikTok, on Instagram, you might use it a couple times and then you just stop using it for whatever reason. I don't know. But what I'm trying to get at is there is a huge problem right now, and it is just everyone is consuming so much content and so much shit every single day. The constant stimulus is genuinely shrinking our brains. There's studies, there's research, you can go find that. But there's a lot of bad things happening to us when we're constantly consuming and consuming and consuming. And the algorithms are not made in a way to, help you. They're made in a way to keep you on the platform, right? Because that's what makes them money. You on the platform, you can see more ads, boom, more money, right? So even when you're watching this help content, whatever it pops up in your feed, on your algorithm on TikTok, Instagram, it's just complete mental masturbation, right? Complete mental masturbation. Now, I'm not saying that learning is bad or that all content is bad. I'm not saying that, right? Most of these creators, they're not, making content with the evil intent to, let me keep them on the platform for as long as possible. Let me do this and that. Most creators will be making content out of the genuine intent to, help you or serve you in some sort of way. And that's just, that's the truth. And now granted, obviously they want you to stay on their videos so you can consume some of content and you can buy from them, the whole blah, blah, blah. But still, they're making content to help you. That's why I'm making this right now, right? I'm hoping that by making this, you can kind of realize, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't be consuming so much content and just actually do challenging things on my own, completely, unstimulated, right? And see how much it actually helps you, because I think you'll find it really fulfilling. But yeah, man, I just think you gotta challenge yourself. You gotta challenge yourself. especially if you have your vision set out for 10 years, 20 years ahead of you, something that you're working towards that's bigger than yourself, which you should be, right? I mean, I say you should be, but it's up to you. But, you want to be working towards a bigger mission, a bigger goal, something that is bigger than you. And so if you want to get something like that, you have to do uncomfortable things, no matter what, right? No matter how much you optimize, no matter how much you consume, no matter how much you learn, you have to do hard things. And what better way to do them than to just do them, right? As Nike says, just do it. But yeah, that is kind of all I want to get across in this video. So this is Gym Talks episode 3, I think now, or maybe 4. I think it's 3. So yeah, if you like this kind of content, you want to see my journey, I'm going to be getting this channel to 100,000 subscribers in less than 2 years. I'm building a personal brand and the skills required to help other people build their own brands and build them properly, right? So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.